Samsung may have just redesigned its next foldable because Apple is finally entering the foldable market. For years, Samsung has dominated foldable smartphones, but now Apple is preparing to launch its very first foldable device, and that could change everything. According to the latest leaks, Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide appears to be moving toward a new design. It is the same wider design philosophy many people expect from Apple's first foldable. So is Samsung preparing for Apple's arrival? And could Apple's first foldable finally push foldable phones into the mainstream? Today we're comparing the latest rumors. We're looking at design, specifications, pricing and release dates to see which device could come out on top. Before we jump in, if you enjoy Apple leaks and tech content like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Now let's get started. The latest iPhone Fold dummy unit images were shared by well-known Apple leaker Sonny Dixon. These images provide one of the clearest looks yet at Apple's first foldable. What's interesting is Samsung is moving in a similar direction. Instead of creating tall and narrow foldables, both companies seem focused on creating devices that feel more natural in everyday use. One of the biggest criticisms of previous Galaxy Fold devices was the narrow outer display. Typing often felt cramped, apps felt compressed, and the phone didn't always feel like a normal smartphone when closed. Samsung appears to be fixing that with the Fold 8 Wide. The wider design should make everything feel much more natural. From browsing and messaging to videos and gaming, multitasking is about to get a massive upgrade. Reports suggest Samsung may introduce both a Fold 8 Wide and a Fold 8 Ultra to give users more options. Now let's talk about Apple's first foldable. Rumors suggest a large 7.8-inch internal and a wider 5.5-inch cover display. Apple is reportedly focusing heavily on one issue that foldables still struggle with today: the crease. Reports suggest Apple has spent years developing advanced hinge technology designed to make the crease nearly invisible. Apple may use a liquid metal alloy hinge combined with a stress dispersion plate to achieve this premium result. The device could feature a premium titanium design, Apple's A20 Pro processor, and a significantly larger battery. Some reports even suggest Apple could launch the device under the iPhone Ultra branding rather than calling it the iPhone Fold. Now let's compare the rumored specifications head to head. Starting with the displays. Apple's foldable is rumored to have a 7.8-inch OLED, while Samsung's wide model is expected to range from 7.6 to 8 inches. For crease tech, Apple uses a liquid metal alloy hinge, while Samsung continues improving its ultra-thin glass technology. Performance-wise, Apple expects the A20 Pro on a 2nm process, while Samsung uses the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. Both offer 12 GB of RAM, but Samsung may offer a 16 GB version with storage options up to 1 TB. In the camera department, Apple features dual 48-megapixel sensors, whereas Samsung may use a 50-megapixel main setup. Battery capacities are competitive, with Apple possibly reaching 5,500 mAh against Samsung's 5,000. Charging is where Samsung leads. Apple offers 20 watts with MagSafe, while Samsung could offer 45-watt wired charging. For software, it is iOS 27. With foldable enhancements versus Samsung's Android 16 with One UI 8.5. Finally, pricing. Apple could start at $2,000 while Samsung stays under $1,900, offering a stronger value proposition. Samsung is expected to unveil the Galaxy Z Fold 8 lineup during Galaxy Unpacked, with Apple coming later in 2026. But honestly, the real battle isn't hardware. Samsung has already proven foldables can work. The bigger question is whether Apple can make foldables mainstream. It's about that seamless iPhone to iPad experience. Personally, I think Samsung will still have the advantage in hardware, but Apple has the ecosystem and software polish. That is why this could be the biggest smartphone battle in years. The foldable war is officially beginning. So what do you think? Would you buy Apple's first foldable iPhone or Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.